For this activity, we will be discussing the significance of connectivism as a learning theory. Connectivism in education has increased as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, especially when it comes to distance learning. Teachers have embraced digital tools and collaborative platforms to help with learning as schools close and instruction shifts online. Navigating this transition has been made possible by connectivism's emphasis on digital literacy and networked learning. I will speak about connectivism and its application to financial management. Connectivism is a powerful learning theory that has the potential to completely change the way we approach education, particularly in the area of financial management. It is not just a catchphrase. We will discuss connectivism's emphasis on the value of relationship, teamwork, and technology in the educational process, as well as how these ideas might be used to improve the teaching of financial management. Now, let us investigate the fascinating prospect that connectivism presents for the development of financial management education. A more recent philosophy of learning, connectivism recognizes the influence of digital technologies and networked environments on education. It implies that interactions in online communities, social media networks, and digital networks facilitate learning. Connectivism holds that knowledge that is spread throughout digital networks, and that learning entails going through and interpreting the massive volumes of data that are readily available online. Connectivism as a learning theory underscores the significance of digital networks in facilitating knowledge acquisition and sharing. It says that knowledge is distributed across online platforms and social media channels, with learners engaging in networked learning through connection within these digital networks. Essential to connectivism is the development of information processing skills, such as critical thinking and digital literacy, enabling learners to navigate and evaluate the vast amount of information online effectively. Learners are encouraged to employ knowledge navigation strategies to filter, organize, and manage information, tapping into their networked expertise and collaborative problem solving within online communities. Moreover, connectivism promotes adaptive learning approaches that personalize instruction and resources to meet individual learners' needs, fostering a culture of continuous learning that extends beyond formal education. The emergence of connectivism in the early 21st century was a reaction to the swift growth of digital technology and the changing landscape of knowledge acquisition. George Siemens, building on older theories like constructivism and social constructivism, initially presented it in 2005. Siemens contended that conventional methods of learning were insufficient in explaining the intricacies of the digital era, when data is dynamic, diverse, and dispersed among virtual networks. Stephen Dorns, who highlighted the value of network learning and the part that digital technologies play in promoting the creation and sharing of information, advanced connectivism. As the leading proponents of connectivism, Siemens and Dorns support a theory of learning that acknowledges the interconnectedness of information in the digital age. A perspective I've gained from my readings is that as we are moving into a world that has technology at a high place, the right thing to do is embrace it and conform. We had an idea of online learning/working, but never really knew the importance. Through the pandemic, we learned a form of learning, in my opinion, we will use it. We will only use it more. So therefore, we should do our best in moving the majority of our education online. The emphasis of adaptability in a world that is changing quickly, access to a variety of viewpoints, networking and collaborating among students, teachers, and industry practitioners, integration of technology for flexible learning and lifelong learning are reasons why connectivism is essential to modern education, including financial management. This theory provides a flexible strategy that takes into account both intricacies of financial management and, and the changing demands of education. In my opinion, connectivism is attractive in the sense that we are literally always on our devices. Could be laptop, cell phone, tablets. So if we are going to incorporate education into these, we are unlocking a scalable education system where learning is not conformed to a classroom, but can be readily available from anywhere. And I believe that is the future now. Connectivism's advantages include its capability to change quickly with the times, and encourage network and cooperation between students, teachers, and business professionals, uh, and easily incorporate technology into the classroom. The use of technology can be a barrier for some people. The possibility that it is inappropriate for for students who prefer organized classrooms, and the possibility that the significance of personal reflection and critical thought may be overlooked are some of its drawbacks. Siemens in 2004 says that connectivity stresses the use of technology to facilitate self-directed learning and generate interactive learning experience. Teachers create a collaborative environment and a diversity of viewpoints by supporting network learning. Teachers can design stimulating learning environments that support the goals of the International Bureau of Education, a UNESCO-affiliated organization, by incorporating concepts of inquiry, exploration, and flexibility into their activities. Practical strategies for applying connectivism in teaching include using online platforms for collaboration, implementing connectivism's principles in teaching benefits students by fostering active engagement, collaboration, and students will have a deeper understanding of the subject. It promotes self-directed learning, empowering students to take ownership of their education and develop lifelong learning skills. In conclusion, connectivism provides a useful framework for contemporary education, particularly in the field of financial management. Due to its emphasis on collaborative learning and digital tools, it fits very nicely to the changing character of finance. Teachers can use connectivism to design interactive learning environments that enable students to build their own knowledge networks, look for information, and work together to solve issues. This method encourages adaptation and lifelong learning, which are crucial for success in the financial industry. Adopting connectivism teaches principles. Adopting connectivist teaching principles can improve instructional strategies and better equip students to face the difficulties of the financial industry. I thank you.